Joining us now is a friendly face here at Daytime Buffalo. Welcome, Chuck from Chuckuterie.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I could say that right. I was really nervous to say Chuckuterie. Before we talk about what you brought in today, let's chat about, it's a really special month for you personally and cheese as well, right?
Right, so it is American Artisan Cheese Month.
Okay.
So I do have Wisconsin cheeses with me here today because if you think American cheese, Wisconsin cheese is definitely your go-to company for that. They've been making cheese for over 180 years, which is longer than they've actually been a state in America, which is wild.
Interesting.
Yes. And they just continuously make these award-winning cheeses. I have 3 of them with me here today, and they just continue to produce so much cheese. They make 50% of the nation's cheese.
Wonderful.
Right
and
here.
It's very delicious. So let's talk about sort of what you've brought with you. And there's all these amazing toppings on the cheese.
Yeah, so
let's
hopefully some of this inspires a little bit for Mother's Day with these fresh flavors that are in there, or even getting you ready for your summer parties that you're either hosting or you need to bring something small that you're attending. So the first one here with the raspberry is the Sartori Black Pepper Bella Vitano. So it's a super creamy, but you have the edible rind, that's all the pepper on the exterior, so there's a little bit of spice with it. So to help balance that out, we have a little meringue, orange zest, and raspberry.
Very good.
Yes, so
sounds amazing.
That one's going to be everybody's favorite, I think.
Yes, I think so too. I think it's my personal favorite before I even test it out.
Right, just by looking at it.
Yeah.
Down in the front is more of a dessert one.
Okay.
If you are even doing like a little daytime pool action or something like that, this is going to be very island-like. So this one is actually called the Islander. You have a Nilla wafer that's on the bottom, Belgioso mascarpone cheese, shaved coconut, and then on the top is a banana chip.
I would never think to put that together ever in my life, but now I'm very inspired.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's almost like pina colada, but also very banana cream pie.
Ooh,
yeah, it's very delicious.
All right.
And a lot less guilt. Than having
All right. Yeah, there you go.
The final one up top here is the Cherry Jubilee. So that is the cheese itself is Wood River's Cheddar Gruyere blend. So it's going to be aged and a little nuttier. And then we have that paired with a Biscoff cookie, some sour cherry jam, and rosemary.
Okay, I feel like we need to dive into one of these.
I think, yeah.
What is your personal favorite?
Well, I think you just need to start with the pepper.
Okay, I'm going to start here, but I feel like we need to do this together because I can't be the only one.
I'm going to go with my favorite one then, that is this Cherry Jubilee.
All right, can we do a little like cheers?
Yeah, we'll do a little cheers. Cheers to Mother's Day and the summer.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, all right. This is amazing.
Yep, there's a lot of
creaminess in here. I ate the entire thing too, so.
Well, one bite.
It's like a savory and sweet. That's amazing.
Yeah, so some perfect apps.
So how do you put all these different ingredients together? How do you know what makes sense?
Trial and error. Sweet and savory is a great way to just assume that some flavors are going to work in experimentation. But if you really aren't you don't feel you're that creative, you can go right to Wisconsin's website. Go to wisconsincheese.com and look up on their recipe page. They have pages and pages of whether they're small bites or just full-on baked goods that you could bring that are nice and easy. And all these ingredients that we've used today and a lot that are on their website, you can find right at Tops.
And I'm still like, this is like heaven in my mouth right now. This is so good. I'm a big cheese girl, so obviously you've won me over at cheese, but this is so amazing. How can people order these amazing boards from you? Yeah,
they can order right on the website at chuckuterie.com. They can also check out the Instagram page for some other photos. That is chuckuterie_NY. And then, yeah, they can follow along. There's a lot of stories being posted of individual orders in that, so people can see that, we're not pigeonholed into just a board or just cups, whatever. It's food, so we can have fun with it.
And it's so fun to be able to bring food as sort of a gift for mothers, right? If you don't want to bring flowers, bring a cheese board. How fun is that? And then can people source the products that you have here at Tops and Wegmans and different local grocery stores?
Yes, majority of these will be primarily in Tops. The biggest selection of the cheeses specifically will be in Tops, but you still have other places like Wegmans that'll carry some other stuff too. So yeah, they just look for the proudly Wisconsin badge.
How did you get started? I mean, you've jumped on this like amazing cheese trend, but you really set yourself apart with pairing things together that you normally wouldn't think to pair together.
Yeah, my background is all in catering and hospitality, so it became kind of a COVID project that turned into more allowing me to have creative license over this on my own time.
Wonderful. Anything else you want to add about anything coming up, how people can order, anything?
Yeah, I would start getting orders in for this spring and summer, especially graduation season, because everybody's starting to book up the end of June. So I would get that in now, again, right at chuckuterie.com.
Wonderful. Thank you, Chuck, for bringing in this amazing, delicious items.
Of course.
That I'll
Thank
definitely
you guys.
partake in after this. So if you want to learn more about Chuckuterie's cheese boards, you can connect with him on Instagram or visit his website at chuckuterie.com. Thanks again, Chuck.